And good evening, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing, Kerri?
Hey, Brian, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. And so let's see who's in the chat for a little bit here. We got Marianne Bimler. Said it right this time.
Yeah.
And Rebel at Heart and Backroad Freedom.
Hey, hey.
And there's Tamara and David. Alaska Last Frontier Homestead and Hiking with Jackie Boy. And Paul Honeyman and Evelyn Newman.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, everybody.
Hey there, Drew and Rebecca. So we'll get back to you guys in a minute. Let's see what Kerri's doing. So you just came off of a little staycation, kind of, didn't you? Although you went to Tin Killer, didn't you?
I did. I went to Lake Tin Killer. I didn't go to the area where we're all going to be. I was on the opposite side of the lake. But yeah, I did a little, it was spring break, my kids' spring break. So we went and did a little kind of staycation and did some catfishing, obviously. And I caught my now new personal best ever. Two of them in the same day. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. The video will be coming out soon, but that just happened, and I'm super excited about it. Super excited about it.
So
big fish in that lake, you guys.
Here's a question everybody's going to want to know about Lake Tin Killer.
Okay.
What's the reception like?
So where I was so far, on the lake, service was good. But I do plan to go back possibly in the next 2 weekends and take my kayak and go to the area where we're going to be and kind of check out different areas on the lake where we're going to have the fishing contest and the campgrounds and see what the live stream is from there. So we're going to test it out. So far, I mean, from one area of the lake, it's been really, really good. The only area that I didn't have service in was actually by the cabin that I was staying in. So, which is not, that wasn't on the water, or even at the water's edge. So we might be in really good standings. So that's definitely a good thing.
So was it a bummer to have to go back to work?
Yes, it was.
And you have one of those type of jobs where you go back and it's all the work that wasn't done. You just have to catch up on now.
Yep, it's all mine.
Nobody else did it while you were gone. Oh
no!
I don't know how I would do with that.
And anything that anybody else tried to do, I had to go back and, or have to go today. Well, not today. Yesterday, I guess, was my first day back. I don't know what day it is. Thursday, I guess, It's weird when you go back on a Tuesday, that's your Monday, and then it just throws you off for the rest of the week. And so that's kind of where I am right now. I just do what my calendar says to do at that time, whatever the notification is. But yeah, it's all on me. And so the staycation was actually so nice. I took a full week off and just didn't think about anything that had to do with work. And I think we should all do that, like for real.
Yes. Okay, everybody, the link is at the top of the chat, and anybody is welcome to come in the green room.
Real quick, JB, I got to tell JB, she just said you came to the lake and did not call what? JB, I did. I was with my cousin and he was in full control. And so I did mention to him a couple of times that I wanted to get to the north side of the lake. And he just was like, we're not going to make it this trip because it was an overnighter. So I want to come back and spend the weekend up there with you in the next couple of weeks. So I'm sorry I didn't call, but I also, that's why. I wasn't in control of the trip. All right, go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
Oh, I'm done. I mean, I made the statement. You can say whatever you want to. Backroad Freedom and Hiking with Jackie Boy, if you want to come in and talk about your channels, that would be a good idea right now.
Come on.
Right.
Come on in.
Boom.
Anybody who wants
now, because as soon as you get in there, there's going to be 5 people in the green room. That's the way it always works. Nobody or everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, just real quick though, talking about the fishing at Lake Tenkiller. Yeah, I was just on one spot of the lake. I'm not going to be able to stop talking about it until the meetup. I don't know. I will probably be back there every other weekend, for a while, because I can jug fish out there year round. And whoa.
How far of a drive is that for you?
That's about a 2.5 hour drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2.5 hours.
I keep assuming that people living in Oklahoma are just right there, but they're not. It must be a pretty big state, huh?
Yeah. But, like, as long as you, like, I lived pretty close to the highway. And so as long as I don't have to, like, spend a lot of time in towns, I'm all right. When you get to eastern Oklahoma, though, it's very mountainous and roads are windy, so it takes longer to get through. Yeah.
Tell us when you're ready hiking with Jackie Boy. I see his camera going all over the place. I don't see Justin yet, but you can come in. Justin will get there. Where is he? Where are you?
Where are you? Lone Cowboy, Barb did hold the fort down. She watched all the cats.
Okay, since Justin isn't in here yet and they wanted to come in together, I'm going to go ahead with Lindsay and Drew.
Where are you?
Doing this.
Hey guys.
What's up?
I'm eating cotton candy.
Ooh, nice.
Bag number 2.
That's your wiener dog.
It's the blue and pink kind.
Did you go to the fair today or something? Did you go somewhere?
No, it's just like the store-bought stuff.
There was a circus in town though.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I had a question for Kerri. You probably don't want to spoil how big the fish was, and I understand that. But what was the record that you beat? What was your number that you were holding before those 2 fish?
This doubled that. The record. Yeah. I pulled the jug up, and like I knew it was a big fish because it was like real heavy and it was like fighting. And then when I saw it, I was just like screaming. I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!"
Wow. So how much was your previous amount?
The biggest previously, I think, was 11 point something.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is yeah. Yeah.
Did you land them in the kayak?
Do what?
Did you land them in the kayak?
No, I was actually fishing with my cousin, so we took his boat, and so we could, I don't know. Now that I've fished that lake in a boat, I'm nervous to fish it by myself in my kayak. Like I don't know where I would put that fish when I pulled it up. Like, it was the length, or like half the length of my body. So I have no clue what I would have done with that fish if I would have, caught it by myself. So that's something I have to think about. Yeah. We took a big old boat.
So, Drew, tell us about your channel. We see that you're starting it back up again. You took a little bit of a hiatus, and now we're starting to see a couple of them coming up.
Yeah, I've been slacking lately. Ever since we started Lindsay's channel,
it's all
she's been doing a lot of editing and stuff. Yeah, it's not my fault. But yeah, I've put up a couple videos lately, but I actually have a really cool video that I'm working on right now, and I don't want to spoil it, but
Don't.
there's something in our area that had come down from a storm, and so we made a very grueling hike to go replace this item, and yeah, it's gonna be a cool video. It's probably gonna be like about 30 minutes long or something, but yeah, that's what I got coming up.
That's cool.
When is this coming out?
I probably have like 2 more days to edit on it. It might be Monday. I might try to put it up this weekend. I'd like to do it as a premiere just because it's so long, but we'll see. I don't know. My buddy's getting married this weekend, and I've got a funeral tomorrow, so I kind of like just got a bunch of stuff going on right now.
Did you make a movie like that? Oh, it was 4 weddings. 4 weddings and a funeral.
I like premieres. I think that's a good idea. I like watching, and chatting.
Well, yeah, it's such an interactive event. Not my premiere wasn't all that interactive. There was about 10 people in it last time. But you know what? I couldn't advertise it like I normally do. I usually, when I put a video out, I go on Facebook and I let everybody know that I've got a premiere coming, and it would not let me post it other than the link, and that doesn't look like anything to anybody. So
Yeah.
So we got somebody else in the chat here, and let's talk about Lindsay's channel for a couple minutes, and then we will talk about this guy.
How close are you to how many hours, Lindsay?
What do we say? 159.
159 and a half is what she needs.
That's awesome.
Holy moly.
Do a couple lives. Do a couple lives. That'll knock them out.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do like on topic live for her unless she just like really researches the story and knows it like really well, you know. Otherwise, I mean, we could just have a party with a bunch of friends in there, but it'll kind of be off base to her channel, you know. We've been trying to keep it like really directly missing persons cases only, you know what I mean? And
oh, that's right.
Hopefully YouTube will like that. You know, hopefully YouTube will like that and promote it down that trail, you know. And
we thought about a premiere for one of mine, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that. That's cool. I would watch, you know, I mean, I watch them anyways, but I would tune into the premiere here and chat.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. She couldn't really do a live on it because it wouldn't be appropriate.
Yeah.
So I guess you're just going to have to come on another live with me and be a co-host.
Yeah.
So
as I'm sitting here quiet right now, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better.
Well, see, as a co-host, you can ask questions, and then you can also have times where you're just sitting there listening. So
yeah, right up my alley.
See, I'm almost done listening to Kerri now.
All right, guys, we're gonna jump off here. I appreciate you having us on, Brian. Thank you, and Kerri.
Always welcome.
Good show so far, and we'll be here for the rest of it.
Yep.
Okay,
we'll see you on the chat.
Look forward to seeing y'all at the meetup.
Have a good one.
Yes.
What's that?
Howdy. How are you?
I am not familiar with your channel at all. So you're going to have to tell us.
Oh, man, we're Square County Homestead. We're a homesteading channel. Do a lot of DIY builds. Show how to raise different types of animals. We got mostly small animals. You can hear these little guys behind me. So chickens and quail and rabbits and turkeys and ducks and all the cute cuddly things, you know.
Cool.
And we do a lot of DIY builds. We test things out, review them. Like the mega brooder back here. We just put this out not too long ago.
I'm just writing your channel down. I think I am subscribed to you. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch you yet because that's just the way it is. Especially when you're doing lives with people all the time, you kind of get behind.
Oh yeah, there was a point, I don't know, several months ago where I just took a break from YouTube for us watching, and it's too much to keep up with, you know. It's hard enough to put out content every week, but So we upload every Saturday morning. We always have one good video every Saturday morning.
Cool.
We thinking about doing some live stuff, just live Q&A. I hadn't done that yet. That's something that's maybe in the future.
Where are you at on your channel? Numbers.
We have like 2,600 subscribers.
Oh, really?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got monetized within our first year.
Oh, cool.
And I can tell you, we didn't have the support system and I just found you guys through Market Little Ridge Farm. So I didn't know this whole support system was even here until not too long ago. So you're talking about, I was coming out of the basement, the first month I had 10 subscribers. And that's just because I made them because they lived with me, So.
Well, we'll drag you right into this community. That's what we do.
Right. So we're growing pretty quick. I mean, we're getting on average 200, 250 subscribers a month.
Well, what's your secret?
Put out good content. Don't lie. Just always be honest.
There you go.
Hey, Brian, good video on the drywall. I did watch that last night. So
thank you very much.
My background is in construction, so I know a little bit of everything. So
all the work that I do is, for us personally. I don't work for anybody else. So I just kind of do it the way I learn how to do it and keep going. That probably wasn't the best way people do drywall mud, but it hasn't failed me yet. I have work that I've done 10 years ago and it still looks like the day I put it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got an old saying here in Mississippi, there's different ways to skin a cat. So you can do it a dozen different ways and the outcome's going to be the same.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so
See,
true.
I like to put my third coat on after I've primed it because that way, when you sand it, you don't risk roughing the paper up.
Right.
And the primer actually sands really nice along with the compound. So I get a really nice smooth finish.
Well, in the past, me and my wife, we flipped a couple of houses before, and I've paid 2 people to come on to do flips. And that was a cabinet maker and a drywall finisher. I hung the drywall, but I paid somebody to come finish it for me.
That's what I did in this room. I had somebody else do it. But the price between what it costs to have this room done and what it would cost to have even one room done now is, and have somebody else do it, forget it. You might as well do it yourself.
Yeah, it's hard to pay somebody else money, especially if it's going to eat into some profits, or if it's just coming straight out of your pocketbook, it hurts. But it has to be done sometime.
So for those of you that don't know this channel, go over there and check out some of his stuff and subscribe. Hit that bell button so you know when he has new videos out, which is every Saturday, you said?
Every Saturday morning. And I just realized there was a schedule button when you're uploading. So I've been getting up, which I get up early anyway, but I've been getting up at 5 o'clock every Saturday morning just to go ahead and upload. So now at Friday night, I can upload and schedule to come out 6 o'clock Saturday morning.
That's nice.
So we're always learning. You always learn.
That's right. You should be anyway. You should be learning.
I'm glad you found this community. For
sure.
It's fun. I mean, this is a great bunch of people. I mean, I don't know how many hundreds we have in here, and there's little satellite channels around the group that there's little ones that are connected to all these people that and
we're all connected some which way or another. It may be one tiny little thing, but we're connected somehow.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And I'm not a homesteading channel. I'm a outdoor fishing channel, but I like all these people. So
right. Well,
isn't it all interconnected anyway? Fishing, camping, all these things that people. I mean, some people are living, camping, and living at the same time.
Camping, RVing, outdoorsy. But Brian, if you don't mind, I really didn't come on here to promote my channel.
You're supposed to. That's
Well,
what it's about.
I know. I want to promote a fundraiser for Mark at Little Ridge Farm.
Yeah, and he should be in here tonight too.
He actually had an accident. I think he hurt his back.
Oh no.
Yeah, I said, it just keeps piling on top of the poor guy. But
Oh man.
if you don't mind, I'd like to say something about our little T-shirts and what we're wanting to do with that.
Sure.
All right, so if you could go to my channel, and I've got my latest video I just put out the other day, and it's about the fundraiser for Mark. And if anybody don't know Mark with Little Ridge Farm, he helps promote small channels as well. Had a little tiny home, homesteading journey, just getting started. House fire, took everything he's got. Okay. So he's having a big raffle, or it's a giveaway on the Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. It's on the Backwoods Misfit. It's on his channel. They'll be doing a lot of giveaways there. But what we do, my wife has a T-shirt business. And so what we did, you can go to my page, look at it. There's look at the video. There's a direct link to our online store. We designed Mark a shirt, and it's got Little Ridge Farm on it. It's $15. When you buy a Little Ridge shirt, all the profit goes directly to Mark and for his fund. But then we're taking an additional, if you go buy anything on our online store, it could be a Square County shirt, it could be all these other different shirts that's on there. When you go to checkout, type in Little Ridge Farm in the notes section, and we're going to give Mark 20% of the profits of anything we sell with that promotion code.
Oh, awesome. Is there a link that we can have put up on the chat here?
I would have to do it myself. I don't know if you trust me to be a moderator for an hour, but
just a second.
I could do that when I get off of here.
Oh, I hope I don't lose anything. Just a second. Let me make you a moderator. Type something into the chat so I can know where you are. Just say hi.
Drew's Lens asked how I found the community, by the way. So I'm going to answer that real quick because it's kind of funny. My mom was watching a ton of YouTube channels, and I would always be like, what are you watching? And she would tell me, and a lot of y'all were pretty local. She watched a lot of the people that I went and met at Shoot Dang Fest. So I came into the community as a subscriber, and some of y'all convinced me to start a channel. So that's how we're here, but yeah, to answer that, Drew, it's my mom's fault.
Is it taking that long for that comment to get up there?
Oh, I don't know. It may not have went through, but
I think he put it in the chat, maybe within StreamYard.
Did you comment somewhere up above at all tonight?
No, I come straight in and jumped in the basement there. I'll
look for it, and then
I'll as soon as I get out of here, I'll type in there for you, Brian.
Okay.
But yeah. So, and then anybody that does buy a shirt with the promotion code or the Little Ridge Farm shirt, I'll have a personal drawing myself, and they'll win one of our Attaboy or Attagirl brand Square County shirts. That's on the link as well. But that's what we're trying to do for them.
That's awesome.
So I'm telling people, if you can't afford $15, there is a 4 payment plan option on there. If you can't afford the 4 payments, you can always go to his site, his channel, Little Ridge Farm. He's got all his donation funds set up. You can donate $1. If you can't donate $1, at least share this out, get the message out there. That'll help also.
Yeah, it's a great way to help your fellow man and community,
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, we got somebody else in the green room that you get one guest, Kerri. So when you go out, leave a message and I'll try to remember, or I'll try to get it and make you a moderator so you can put that
Okay.
link in there. Okay.
All right. Hey, well, thank y'all. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming in, Square Country. Have a great evening.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to meet you.
Thanks for coming in.
My guess is Buck or Maddie.
Okay. Oh, wait. He's not there. His logo is just there. Are you ready, Maddie?
So you just gave it away.
Well, you already guessed.
Oh, but you didn't tell me if I was right or not. There was still suspense, and then you were like, and then it was like,
Yeah.
what's happening? Am I okay? I thought I was having problems with my.
Hurry up and talk. You only got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Joking.
That's all I get.
You look like you're down in the basement, man.
I am down in the basement. I'm down here. I got the Ouija board set up behind me, and we're about to have a good time. Good time.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
picked Amanda up from work. Yeah. Yep. How are you guys doing though?
So you know what, Maddie? You should
What?
tell us about your channel because there are actually people that are subscribing to you through my live. So
There are?
yes.
Oh, you guys don't want to do that.
And tell people about our channel.
About what channel? Oh, the Buck and Barb? You
Yeah,
mean Buck and Barb's channel?
yeah.
What do you mean our channel?
I mean, yeah, their channel.
Yeah.
Tell them about their channel, those peoples that we know, your cousins.
Oh,
Right.
Bar Run Forge and Evelyn Newman and Belt Loop. Belt Loop 29 is in here, and so is 12 Stones
What up, what up, what up, what up?
and Maddie.
Paul Honeyman, that's what happens when you get older, man. That's what happens. You get older. 2 minutes is a good amount of time.
And you're not even old yet. Man.
Hi Into the Mist and hi everybody else. The UFO is going to get you. The UFOs go after Buck. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Barb. I haven't seen Barb. Barb just like went off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Barb's been going through some stuff, I think. I think Barb's been going through some stuff. So, I'm sure she'll tell everybody about it. But
Okay.
yeah.
But
Hey.
there's Buck and Barb After Dark, which is fun
Yeah.
when there's stuff being put out.
It's ridiculous, straight ridiculousness. That's
Mhm.
all it is just
And Backwoods Mindset, I have no idea what I'm doing. I do whatever I want to do, and you never know what's going to happen. So if you like being surprised, I guess Backwoods Mindset's the channel for you.
well,
Let's
Go on.
bring Rebecca in here.
that's what happens in the backwoods.
Hi,
She's
Rebecca.
usually pretty quiet.
Hi, Rebecca.
What's going on with you, Rebecca?
I'm getting excited to be there to meet all of you guys and just wanted
Yay.
to
I think
come up and
everybody is. That's
make
all
sure,
everybody's talking about.
please make sure you bring your hats because I want to see how many people I have blessed. I really do.
Yep, we're going to take a big old group picture. Maybe even some video stuff.
Well,
That'll be awesome.
it
Yeah,
certainly
well,
will.
I'm actually curious to see. That's going to be funny. And I could imagine that would be really like, I made all those hats. And everybody's going to be wearing them. That's going to be freaky in a
That's
good way.
cool.
And I'm going to let everybody know I'm debuting my sticker.
Oh, that's a cool sticker.
I like that. Very nice.
That's really neat. That's Missouri.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Did you do the art? Did you draw that yourself?
Well, not exactly. Someone else, because I don't know how to do that stuff, did this one, my very first one.
Oh, okay.
I like
And
that.
then with Devil Dog's help, we changed it a little bit. And I'd seen some other people that had did, it had the outline of Missouri, but it was a square sticker. And I wanted it a little more highlighted where it was, where they cut it out like this,
Yeah.
And the writing is like it would be yarn. If you look at that, it
Yeah.
looks like yarn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Yeah, we all look forward to seeing you, Rebecca. You're such a big part of this community.
I feel like part of this big family that it's so much fun, having all the things that I have made, pot holders, blankets, and hats, scarves, all the different things that I do make with yarn and stuff.
It's awesome to see your things go to places and people that appreciate it and use it, and like that your craft and gift is you're able to share it with people. That's really awesome.
For sure.
Okay, this is what's going to happen. Maddie, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing with the shorts, and then I'm going to bring Backroad Freedom up to talk with Rebecca.
Okay. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of shorts.
No.
You got to elaborate on that a little bit there, bud.
You and Byron and Kerri have been doing stuff with shorts.
Yeah.
I guess I should have. I'm sorry.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
you mean that?
Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've been doing it. We're not calling it a podcast because we don't know what we're doing with it. It doesn't feel like a podcast. It's more of a hangout.
Yeah.
And it's unknown what's happening in it. But
Yeah.
we all pick a couple shorts, and then we're going to be reviewing them.
Is this going to be on a specific day each week?
It's going to be on Tuesdays every week, moving forward on the Backwoods Mindset channel.
Okay, cool.
For now. And I'm working on there's things that we need to iron out, but I'm working on getting it on Apple and Google.
Oh, wow.
So just the audio. So I guess it is kind of like a podcast, but I'm working on that.
Maybe you should check out Rumble too.
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't?
No, I think it's garbage. I don't think that they know what they're doing. I don't think anybody's taking it seriously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It seems kind of ancient.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Yeah, I spent a couple weeks on it, and I was just like, nah, I don't know. Not a
I
fan.
gotta just figure out one before I can move on to another one. Like,
Yeah.
I can't keep up. I don't know how y'all are doing it.
And real quick for Rebecca, I saw in the chat, Into the Mist was asking how she can get a hat.
I will be bringing yarn with me. I will also have hats already made.
Because I would like to.
Okay, not a problem. I will be making some here at home, and I will also be bringing yarn with me, on this trip. And everybody, I'm pretty sure, will have a hat before they leave.
So this is actually perfect timing because we got Rebecca and then a is it a collaboration?
It's not a collaboration. I now, instead of doing videos.
Well, wait a minute. Let's wait until we get
Okay, let's wait.
So, Maddie, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, no, you guys have a great night. I'm gonna go to sleep is what I'm probably gonna do. So
I think that's what a lot of people want to do.
Yep, I'm tired. I'm beat. But I love every single one of you. Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye,
you
Kerri.
for coming in.
Bye, Rebecca. Bye, Brian.
Backroad Freedom or
Backwoods
Mindset.
You know what? You'll get it right one day, man. You'll get it right one day.
Everybody screws up with that. It's not just me.
Backwoods.
No. All right, we'll see you later, man.
Bye,
Maddie.
Bye.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
And here comes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Everyone does mess up that backwoods, back road all the time. People even call me backyard.
You know what? It's a good thing
And
because
something else.
it keeps you on people's minds. Every time they think of those two names, you get
That's
get
true.
like free advertisement.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Definitely.
So tell us about what you guys are going to do before we go. I'll be bringing Jackie Boy up next, but I want to talk about what you guys are going to do.
Do you want me to go first, Kevin?
Or
Well, he's Justin.
I'm Justin.
Justin. I'm sorry. Justin.
okay.
There's
It's
so
all right.
many. Justin. This Saturday at 2 p.m.,
Hmm.
Justin is going to be on my live, and I will be making his hat while we talk about his channel and my channel.
Awesome. That'll be cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 hours for me to make one hat.
Hey,
Some
I think
people
I'll be
have
all right.
asked, you know, people like 2
I
hours.
don't know if Justin can handle a live that's 2 hours.
I think he can. You know,
He's
Yeah.
done one past an hour.
he's done ones longer than that. So,
Yeah, but I'm cutting back on that now.
oh, you are okay.
Yeah. I'm going mainly. I'm trying to stick to an hour and a half max. 2 hours max. But I did do that celebration thing. You know, being on YouTube, I did go 3 hours and something. So, you know,
That's a long
it's not
time.
12, not 12 or 13 hours.
Well, I could instead of starting it, then I could probably get started on the band now, and then finish the hat. You know,
He's okay.
it's
You'll be
I already know what colors he's going to get, and I have it sitting over
And
here.
I like the colors.
Thank you.
So that's
So-
awesome.
And
So, like, when you're doing a hat in 2 hours, is that doing it really quickly, or is that just like a normal pace for you?
that's just normal pace for me.
She's
Wow.
just that good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Anytime you see Rebecca in a live with anybody, she's sitting there. I'm surprised she's not working on one right now. She's always working.
I have another hat on there right now that I could not find the yarn to finish it. So I'm trying to make a decision. I have something that's close, but it's not exactly. Do I finish it with that without the shiny stuff on top? Or do I rip it out completely?
Ooh,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm glad that's not my hat.
No, it's not.
So
It's somebody else's, because I
I'm
was
sorry.
hoping to find. It's okay, you know.
so I'm
So-
sorry for the people that's
Yeah.
their hat. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
rip it out
Kerri
or
wants
something.
hot
Rip it
pink.
out. Start over again. It's like, oh, darn it.
if you messed up mine, I'll be like, hey, let's go live for another 2 hours. I think we got it.
No,
You know.
that won't happen.
Won't happen. Okay. Well,
Some-
if it
won't.
did, I'm
It
good.
won't. It was just that I thought that I had enough to finish this hat, and I did not. So
Something
You know.
tells me that Carrie's not a hot pink kind of girl.
I think she's more of a pink camo, maybe.
I mean, pink camo, maybe, but I'd say my favorite color is probably turquoise.
Okay,
And then right behind that's probably purple.
purple.
Ooh, turquoise and purple.
Purple.
I
That
mean,
would be
they-
interesting.
give
That would
them-
be an interesting combination.
Yeah, those are my favorites. And I really like black. I mean, I wear primarily black. But
That's how
yeah,
I am. I like the black.
I've done one that was turquoise and smoked, you know, like a charcoal smoked.
Ooh.
That was beautiful.
wow.
You know, most people wouldn't think that a smoky, you know, like charcoal color with turquoise would be absolutely beautiful. And it was. It was like, wow. You know,
Oh, I bet it was.
kind
yeah.
of
It goes
definitely
with anything.
different.
Charcoal will go with just about any color.
Yeah,
Yes, well,
Yeah.
certainly will.
just like black will.
Yes.
All righty, Rebecca. So
Yes.
that's great that you came in. Thank you very much. We always love seeing you. You have fun with your hats. And
will.
we'll be watching you this Saturday with
This Saturday at 2.
Back road freedom. That's right. Back road freedom.
Back road freedom.
Yes.
Because we're gonna. Are you okay, there, Jackie boy? He's got his thumb up.
I'm
It's like,
I'm
when are
gonna
you
get off
bringing me?
here and I'm gonna finish up a dishcloth for a friend.
All right. It's good to see you.
You
have
take
a
it
good evening. Thank you for coming in, Rebecca.
Bye,
You're welcome.
Rebecca. It was
Bye.
nice meeting with you.
Boom.
Oh, and there is Jackie
Holding
boy.
that thumb up for 5 minutes.
Hello,
Like, come on. Are you going to bring me up?
Brett.
I'll be like switching arms and stuff. But you
Hey,
can't
I
have
wasn't
to-
expecting Rebecca. Well, Rebecca could come in
No,
saying that
Rebecca is such a nice lady. I could wait on what she had to say. She is the sweetheart.
But
Yeah.
we did plan on having the two of you up at the same time because we're going to talk about your channel and how you're combining your channels. So,
Well, what we got planned is April 8th that we are going to hit Canyon Lake and go into the Guadalupe River, Rebecca Creek, Boat Ramp 11. We're going to do a kayaking video.
Nice.
are you guys going to try to get full blown country in on that, or
he
or-
won't have time. No, full blown country won't be able to make it this time around. This is going to be us just going, checking this out, because I've never been to this spot before. And, because later I want to go back and fish that whole area, but I wanted to just do a little exploring and, scout stuff around, just see what it's about. And I think it's got some like little waterfalls that we can go over, but with not much rain that we haven't had in a while, don't know how those falls are. We might be walking and dragging that kayak around. Who knows?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the rainfall's been pretty sparse for the last 2 years.
yeah, like I know in 2021 when I first moved here, that's when I brought all the storms from Kansas down to Texas, and it just drenched everything. We had flooding all the time, but we did get plenty of rain that Texas needed. But after that, it's been dry.
Right.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last year I think we topped out at 9 inches of rain.
Yeah,
That ain't much.
we need a lot
No,
more.
excuse me for a second. Did I forgot his title name? Square something.
Square County Homestead.
You leave that comment in there. I've totally forgot.
Jackie boy, what's that on your shirt? I can't tell.
Judas Priest.
Aha, nice. Nice.
Oh.
How are you, Oak? Kerri?
I am. That's me.
Yep. I was hoping I had your name right.
Yep.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
It's nice to see you.
I thought one of the videos you did when you were doing the jug lines, that was really cool. Yeah. Going
Thank-
out on your kayak and checking those.
Yeah. It's fun. Thank you. It's a lot
You're
of fun.
welcome.
Gives me something to do,
Is this
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I believe
Video
so.
Square County put up okay. I think that's it.
Okay, so real quick, I just want to say my channel is an outdoor channel as well. I do hiking, I do kayaking, camping, and fishing, which I have not done in a while, but I love fishing, and especially kayak fishing. But hopefully I'll slowly be able to get back and doing some of these things. I'm like hiking with Jackie Boy, meeting up with him, doing these collaborations has actually helped me get out and just started just getting out doing stuff, again, and making videos and all that, getting my YouTube channel back up and running.
And that's tough when you live in an apartment complex and you're not living out there in those situations that you were used to.
Yeah, just be able to get the outdoors, or just being in the country. It was like a small town, and then just being in the country is like 3 minutes, and you're out there. And then I can drive the back roads and just go fishing anywhere I want. Check out little creeks. You pull up on a bridge or whatever. You're like, hey, I'm gonna pull off to the side here and just check it out. I love driving down those gravel road, dirt roads. and just fishing. And now, like where I am, like everyone owns everything.
Yeah,
Private property. You can't
only
fish.
only 4% of the state of Texas is public land,
Yeah, it's a lot different than
and
Kansas.
that is really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. So I need to hurry up and get my own piece of land.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
you guys can stay here. I'm going to bring in Alaska Last Frontier.
Justin, what do you like to fish for?
Oh, smallmouth, walleye, but I don't think they have the walleye down here. But largemouth bass, walleye, smallmouth, crappie, catfish. I like flatheads and blues. I mean, I'll still fish for channel, just whatever. I like to fish for anything.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
What about you, Kerri?
Well, catfish.
Catfish, apparently. What's your
Yeah,
favorite
she has-
catfish?
Okay, let's talk to Alaska Last Frontier.
Sorry,
here.
let's go.
No problem. I like glistening.
Shut it.
Hey, Alaska Frontier, what's your favorite catfish? Or what's your favorite fish?
Halibut, actually.
Nice.
Halibut tacos.
You got great options being in Alaska.
Yeah. There's three main kinds of salmon that people fish for up here. Another big one is the halibut. People fish for that a lot. Trout is big. Pike is big. Bobert, grayling. And I know I'm forgetting one or two, but those are the main ones.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And hello.
Hi.
So, I'm sorry. Do I even know your name? Did I ever know your name?
It's Bill.
I did know your name. Okay, Bill, tell us a little bit about your channel. So, for those that don't know anything about it, speak to us.
Well,
We don't know.
primarily my channel is me building my homestead. I bought vacant land about a year ago, so cutting down the trees. I bought an excavator to do the dirt work, building a homestead from scratch. And then my channel originally started with my off-grid property that is about a little over an hour north of here. It's just my weekend cabin life, basically, up there. Four-wheeling, doing cabin stuff, going snowmobiling in the wintertime, that type of stuff. So it's kind of like...
Where about in Alaska are you? Because it was back in the 60s. I actually lived in Anchorage, actually on the Elmendorf Air Force Base.
Okay, yeah. I used to live in Anchorage. Now I live in Willow, Alaska, which is about an hour and 15 minutes north of Anchorage. So, and yeah, my channel is basically like the quote unquote Alaska lifestyle, hunting, fishing. I haven't really done any fishing yet. And my hunting has been more on the vegan side than the carnivore side at the moment. So I do hunting. I am going to start doing fishing, stuff like that. It's been a few years since I've gone fishing, but I'm going to start doing some more of that and then just building my homestead from scratch.
Nice. That's
It's
a lot.
got to be one of the. Oh, go ahead, Kerri.
Back Road Freedom. Here's your chance. Ask him what his weather is.
Hold on one second.
Alaska. Ask him what his weather is.
All right. Well, I like to. Well, I need to know mine first. Oh crap! Hold on. Put me on the spot here. All right, we're just gonna go with what it is. It's 70. Went up. Okay, 73 degrees and partly cloudy here in northern San Antonio, Texas. What is the weather like in your area?
Well, if you look at my screen,
Yeah, that's not.
probably 3+ feet of snow.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And the temperature outside right now is almost 40 degrees. And there's flurries.
Oh well.
40 degrees Celsius? No.
No.
I'm sorry. That was a
Fahrenheit.
That was
Oh, well, that's not bad then. We're good.
No, but it is snowing right now.
Roasting to death.
40,
I
40
actually do miss
degrees
snow a little bit.
Celsius would be 40 degrees Celsius would be San Antonio during the summer.
Yeah.
It's about 105 degrees.
I have a question.
I had a brain fart for a second.
Lone Cowboy asks, have you ever been chased by a bear?
No, not yet.
Not,
I've been
not yet.
Is it on your bucket list?
long time ago. I lived in Valdez for a year, and a crow was trying to attack me. I guess I was a little too close to its nest or something, but it was like dive bombing me, and I had to actually like run like 100 yards to get away.
Yikes.
No. So what are the days like there? Are they, because we hear about you having 6 months of night and 6 months of daylight. What's it like there now?
Well, if you are above the Arctic Circle, that's where you get the 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness.
No.
But truly, up in Barrow, the northernmost city up by the oil fields, the sun will set, I think it is late November or early December, and then it will rise again in February in the wintertime. But where I'm at, we can just say Anchorage. Anchorage, the shortest day, end of December, the sun will rise somewhere around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and will set again somewhere around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But in the summertime, if it's a clear night out in the summertime, the sun goes down, but you don't need headlights on or anything. It's still bright enough. You can drive without headlights or anything like that.
So do you get seasonal affective disorder? Like, have you heard of that? SAD, seasonal affective disorder, where the sunlight can affect your moods. Does that?
A lot of people do up here. A lot of people do. And in January and February, candy is a big seller up here.
Wow.
And unfortunately, drugs are real bad up here. Also, part of it is because of that.
Wow. Wow. That
is wow.
Yeah. Fascinating, actually. In not a good way necessarily, but that's very good to know. I mean, it does. I know that it has an impact on, our bodies and whatnot, but it
definitely does.
See how much of that it does.
A lot of people up here take vitamin D.
Chupacabra.
It makes sense.
I still don't know what a freaking chupacabra is.
Chupacabra is the legendary animal of South Texas. The actual translation means goat sucker.
Goat sucker?
Yep. It's supposed to suck the blood out of goats. And it's supposed to look like a hairless coyote.
Yeah. That was one of the things we were supposed to draw on that Beardsman.
Yeah, that was my idea. I said to draw.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck is a chupacabra? Question a fish.
Well, we'll just you're real far up there north too, so you might not know what a chupacabra is.
I used to work with a guy who's a little gnarly looking guy, and I used to call him the chupacabra.
So tell us more about your channel, Alaska Frontier.
Tell us about your house.
Yeah, right now I'm living in a cabin. I'm in the loft. As you can see, it's unfinished. I'm building it right now. And this is just a temporary because it's going to be several years before I get my permanent home built here on the homestead. So I built this for some place to live because living in a camper at 20 below is a little bit chilly. So I decided I lived in a camper for the summertime. And by the time I moved in here, I was waking up and it was like single digits outside or low teens. Ooh. And I was waking up and My pillow would be frosted to the wall behind me and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
that's why I built this cabin and I moved in here. I'm going to work on getting this done this year. I bought an excavator to do a bunch of work around here since it's vacant land. I spent way too much money last summer on renting excavators, so I just bought one this year. And I can't wait to get busy. I'm looking to put in a garden this summer. Well, develop a garden and have it ready to be planted for next summer, 2024 summer. Looking at getting chickens this summer. There's another channel up here not too far away from me. He has a sawmill. He's going to cut me the lumber for the chicken coop. It's going to be 8x8 with a big, what basically looks like a greenhouse attached to the side of it, but it'll be an enclosed chicken run.
Nice.
So they have someplace to go in the wintertime when there's 4 feet of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Full blown country. You should pop in here for a couple of minutes.
That'll be awesome. I will for sure enjoy, like, being somebody who lives in Oklahoma and that whole environment. Like, something I would love to do is go on a Alaskan like cruise or even deep sea fishing, in Alaska.
There's going to be a YouTube Alaskan cruise in 2025.
Oh, nice! I might have to try to make that.
I know people are talking about that.
Yeah, I'm going to be at 10 Killer in May.
Yeah, awesome.
Hey,
staying at the lodge.
If this guy can come to the meetup, I don't want to hear anybody complain that they can't get there when they live in Oklahoma.
I'm glad that we're having it at 10 Killer because it is one of our prettiest lakes. And
I was going to say, Kerri,
all the way from Alaska, you got to come to one of the prettiest parts of Oklahoma.
Is that lake, 10 Killer Lake, pretty clear? Is it the clearest lake?
They've got scuba diving, like it's you can scuba dive.
Okay.
Like through different structures at the bottom of it that they've.
Yeah. So is it pretty much like the clearest lake in Oklahoma?
It's one of them. I would say, yeah.
So are you going to teach me to not drown, Kerri?
Yes, I'm going to teach you how to use a life jacket first, and then we'll move into a kayak.
Would you find out while you're there the next time if there is any place to rent a kayak and that stuff you need?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to buy that stuff and use it once.
Yeah. There's spots. I know there's spots along the river that flow into that where you can rent, but I'll see if I can find what outfitters are around there. I know JB Conway knows all the things, so I'll get her to help me get all that information, and that way I can deliver it to y'all in a way that y'all can maybe hopefully get something rented or ready to go.
That would make some pretty good video footage if there was actually a pretty big group of people going kayaking.
And we can float the river. I mean, you guys can float the river. So that we're right there at the mouth where the Illinois flows into 10 Killer. So that's a big thing that a lot of Oklahomans do is go float the Illinois River. That's it's a thing, like a Oklahoma cultural thing, so.
And we've floated rivers in Pennsylvania, so.
Can I bring the floaty duck?
Yeah, you can. There is somebody who floats it every year in a duck.
Sweet.
I could picture Brian doing that.
You know what would be really cool?
Sorry.
Maybe not this time, but after we know how it's going and everything, we get somebody to get one of those banana boats, or maybe they have it. Maybe you can ride the banana boat. Do they have stuff like that there, where you can either rent? Never mind. I'll talk to you about it later.
As I say, I know there's all kinds of, it's a lake. There's lake communities, so I'm sure there's all kinds of different stuff. You could probably rent boats and
probably rent a pontoon.
Yeah.
I still think Full Blown Country needs to bring their new kayaks.
Oh yeah.
with them.
I don't think he's not going to.
He better, because I'll bring him on.
Did I say hi to Heather Landsgren? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi,
Hey,
Heather. She's a loyal,
Yeah,
very, very loyal follower.
she's in.
Oh yeah, she
everybody's life.
is everywhere. She's all over the place for sure.
And she sends links to other channels and that's how I got Kerri's channel, because Heather sent a link to me or to your channel through Instagram.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, thank you, Heather.
All right, Kerri, you have to check and see if you can get Lone Cowboy Adventure some floaties, rentals on those floaties.
Well, as I'll say, what kind of floaties? I got the floaties that you can put around your arms. If that's what you need, Lone Cowboy, I already got you, man. We don't even have to spend any money. We can go pool noodle route too, if you don't mind your feet dangling in the water. We don't have sharks.
So if you don't know who Alaska Last Frontier, am I saying that right? It's
Alaska Last Frontier Homestead.
Last Alaska.
You've been watching that show too much, haven't you, Brian?
What? I get them all mixed up.
Brian's been watching between that and Naked and Afraid.
No. Well, you got to subscribe to his channel. Check it out. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just reminding myself to make sure everybody knows to check these channels out that are here, including yours truly here. I just put a video out. We talked about it in the beginning of the live, but I'm mentioning it again.
That's a really cool drywall work video. And I like how he speeds it up and his voice is in there. And it reminded me of Paco at the end of the video where he does his voice. So I said, did Paco do a voiceover for you?
I just kept talking and I wouldn't shut up. So I just...
and it went...
just high speed through all that stuff because I was blabbering.
I find myself doing the same thing all the time.
I wasn't, the thing of it is I wanted to add music, and then every like 10, 20 seconds I was saying something that didn't need to be said. I was like, forget it.
I was expecting you to clone yourself again and
I should have actually come in as a clone and said, shut up. Put it in the You're talking too much. Because I was literally yelling at my my computer. Shut up. Talking.
That would make for, you got to film that and put that out. That's the content we need to see.
Well, you never know. I need to develop that. It's not even a character if it's myself. It's my internal nag.
Your alter ego.
Yeah. What I think.
Yeah, my alter ego left. He was on my lap for a while.
That Jackie boy is a star.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just glad Jackie boy likes me. He's a good little doggy.
When he meets someone he doesn't know, he could be like, okay, I've never met a stranger, or between wanting to take their hand off.
Well,
real quick, we got people in the chat asking the gentleman down here in the bottom left-hand corner, who's obviously from Alaska, if you will tell everybody your name and also your channel name again, just for everybody in the chat. We've got there's several people asking. So,
well,
my name's Bill.
All right.
And my channel is Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
This is why They don't know that because I didn't have the things up.
Well, you need to leave them up.
Sorry about that. I totally forgot to clear it out.
We all of us from, not Alaska, way down here in the South where your lifestyle is completely foreign and almost idealistic to us. We want to watch. We want to watch your journey. So
yeah.
Thank you. I'm excited about it, so I hope I can portray that on video and have it come across.
I do plan on having him as a full on. What are you doing next week? You want to be the full on guest?
Next Thursday, I
Jackie
should
boy.
be able to.
What's that?
I should be able to next Thursday.
Wednesday night at 9 Central.
Yeah, Wednesday night. I mean, sorry.
Well, that's cool, and we'll communicate about that. And yeah, I think I'll have you for next week. So everybody, Alaska Last Frontier is going to be next week's
awesome
guest.
Looking forward to it.
And I meant to ask you that, and I was totally forgetting about it.
Thank you, Bill.
I'm open to any questions. So
Paul shared your link down.
Yeah, well, I'll be prepared.
Thank you, Paul.
I'll be prepared next week better for that.
Right.
But I did want you to come in and introduce yourself.
Yeah, you mentioned that a couple of times.
Next week, be prepared because you can have questions for him and whatever. Study his channel, subscribe, leave comments, smack the bell, all that stuff. You know how to do it.
Exactly.
And then also you want to check out everybody else's, including mine.
Like and subscribe to everyone who you jive with. You know how it goes. Oh man.
Oh,
Narrowway Farm, would you come in here for a minute, please? I haven't seen you in a long time.
I discovered a hack to get more view time.
Wait a second. The Narrowway Farm, come in. The chat link is at the top of the chat. It'd be nice to see you for a few minutes. Seeing since Full Blown Country wouldn't come in. You can continue. I'm sorry. You can continue. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I discovered a hack recently to get more view time.
And what's that?
Well, most people have their main YouTube channel, and then they have like their personal YouTube channel or something like that. Go on your personal YouTube channel, go to your main channel, and click on like the playlist, and just let it play on like your phone, and just turn the volume down. And it'll just sit there and play through all the videos.
Why did none of you think of that?
Because I thought I didn't think I would really work though.
Why wouldn't it?
It's a separate channel.
It's a separate channel looking at your stuff.
But on the same, what do you call it?
In other words, you have another
IP address or whatever.
Yeah, I have a personal one in my name that I've had for
so it's not a
20 years
different IP
or
address
something
or
like
whatever.
that.
So then, okay.
So you could take your Total Relaxation channel and watch Backroad Freedom from it.
Maybe from Texas Star ASMR.
No. Well, I don't know.
Oh man, is Narrowway coming in? Is
No,
that?
I guess not.
Okay.
Did he answer?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to cut it too short though, but yeah, I got to get going.
No, we're 10 minutes over. I think that's good. I appreciate everybody coming in. It was a fun night.
And nice meeting you, Kerri.
You too. Checking with Jackie.
And
Bill.
Thank you to my moderators. And we'll see you next week, Wednesday night, 9 Central, and Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead is going to be my guest. His name is Bill.
His name is Bill, and he's in Alaska. And they have a bunch of different fish than we have.
Any of you that want to stay in the private chat, you're more than welcome. And I'm going to close this out. See you next week, 9 Central.
Thank you guys for joining.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.